But on this channel, we have read the books. So let's talk a little bit about this epilogue. The majority of the book is Offred's story. And then you get to the epilogue and it explains that Offred's story was recorded in fragments and pieced together by historians 200 years later. The book also ends with more questions than answers. In fact, the last line of the book is, "Do you have any questions?" And that was always my biggest complaint about this book. There are so many unanswered questions and I wanted more answers. And that's exactly what the show gave us by the season finale, was all of these unanswered questions answered for us. In the book, Offred's story ends with her possibly being pregnant with Nick's kid and stepping into a van, unsure of whether or not it's escape or death. Which is why so many people love to say that this television series went off book in season 1, because it ends at the same place in Offred's tale. She gets into this van, unsure if she's stepping up into the light or into the darkness within. You don't know if she's escaping with Mayday or if she's being taken to execution. But that's one of the biggest misconceptions about this television series, is that it went off book after season 1. Season 2 through season 6 all contain information from the book as well. They all contain lines from the book, and they all contain themes and sentiments from the book. And I feel like a lot of people are forgetting the epilogue when they talk about the ending of the Handmaid's Tale book. So let's talk about the Handmaid's Tale book. And at the end of the epilogue, this is what we don't know. We don't know Offred's real name or what district she was in. We don't know if she was with Commander Fred Waterford or if she was with Commander Fred Judd, neither of whom have a wife named Serena. We don't know if Luke, Moira, June's mom, or Hannah are alive. We don't know if Nick's loyalties are with Mayday or with Gilead. We don't know if Offred is actually pregnant. We don't know what happens with Janine, Ovglen, or Rita. When the book ends, this is what we do know. We know that Offred's story was from beginning Gilead, and the epilogue makes a note about middle Gilead. So if Offred's in beginning Gilead, and after the Purge, they reference middle Gilead, then we know that the fall of Gilead is not going to be in the same time frame in which Offred's story exists. So the likelihood of her ever being reunited with Hannah, or Hannah ever getting out of Gilead, in this story and in this text, it's very unlikely that that would have happened. So if for 6 seasons people were waiting for June to get Hannah back, you were waiting for the wrong thing. And for 3 seasons, we've watched June try to understand and grapple with the fact that she's not going to get Hannah back. And in this world and in this story, you're not guaranteed that kind of happy ending. If June gets Hannah back, I want to see what that looks like. I don't want the series to end with them being reunited and then end series. That's not completion in an arc to me. That's a cliffhanger.